This is the Zo-Daddy.
This is the ManCandy.
And we are on podcast 31, ManCandy.
Yes.
Oh, and what a podcast 30. Oh man.
It's gonna be oh, yeah.
Yes, the longies during the episode. Some people, a lot of comments of keep the longies going.
I heard that it was, people were saying it was probably one of our best episodes ever.
Yes, I got a couple texts. P did, and Bassman. Bass is like, keep the longies flowing. And I'm like, you can't do that. That's only on special occasions.
That's right.
I think our year anniversary one, we get the longies back out.
Okay.
As long as it's not during a work week.
Yeah.
I think, we might have to have that one on a weekend.
That was a fun time.
That was a special episode.
Yeah, not really too much to recap.
Just a lot of shenanigans.
A lot of shenanigans.
With the longies being the biggest.
You don't understand how many people ask me, well, what's this episode about? And it's like, it's kind of like Seinfeld. It's not about anything.
Yeah,
it's
not
just
about anything.
Personal shenanigans.
That's right.
What keeps you sane?
Oh, well, that's not much of a recap. So we can go on to what's that sound right away.
Yeah, let's just dive right into it.
Which I think I got right, man. Candy
you
from
think so?
yes, I think it was that Teen Wolfer.
All right,
was it Teen Wolf?
Okay, so last episode's What's That Sound was.
Let me give you a little advice. There's 3 rules that I live by. Never get less than 12 hours sleep. Never play cards with a guy who's got the same first name as a city. And never go near a lady who's got a tattoo of a dagger on her body. Now you stick with that. Everything else is cream cheese. Great game there, Scotty.
Oh, great game there, Scotty.
Scotty.
Yeah, is that Michael J. Fox? Teen Wolf.
Teen Wolf is correct.
Never seen it, man.
Which is surprising because it is a basketball related
I
movie.
think that's the only clue. If you wouldn't have gave me that clue, there's no way. There's no way I would have gotten it correct.
Why haven't you ever seen it?
I don't know. I had no idea.
Scary?
I'm not sure. I don't know how he turns into a wolf. Did he get bit by a wolf or something?
It was inherited.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler.
Oh man, I don't even want to know. Oh boy, something was going on. Hey, that's man. Kenny, that probably happened in your hometown. A little of that stuff.
Oh, stop.
Okay, let's check.
All right. So this episode's What's That Sound?
All right, I'm
going to
ready.
be very applicable to our topic here today.
All right.
I drank a beer. I drank another beer. 3 beers. 4 beers. 5 beers. 6 beers. 7 beers. 8 beers. 9 beers. And a Bloody Mary.
Well, I mean, I just know it's Stone Cold Steve Austin, but I don't know if I have to guess what event that was at. Geez, that's Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's obvious.
The rattlesnake.
Yes, geez, that was an easy one, man, Candy.
Well, if you know What's That Sound and
It's Stone Cold Steve
and
Austin.
want to take a guess, add it to the comment section or add it to our X account at JO Tips Podcast.
And you could be the first to name that sound.
Who will be okay? If it is Stone Cold Steve Austin, who do you think's gonna be the first one to guess it?
Definitely P. Diddy.
P. Diddy?
Yeah,
Okay.
well, maybe Bass. I mean, there's some guys from MP that I know listen. They just don't participate. I would love some more people to participate,
Especially
in
on
some
the
of
poll questions.
this. Yes, I mean, some of our votes could get a little bit higher in some of our poll questions. A lot of times it's just us two votes.
That's it. Well, hey,
We need that third one to decide.
you don't need to disclose how the donuts get made.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So, Mankin, are you ready for this one right here?
Yeah, let's do it. It's a big weekend coming up.
We got podcast 31. We had to sneak this in because this right here is ManCandy's main sporting event coming up this weekend.
That's right.
And a lot of you may not know, but it is Wrestlemania weekend. Is that the theme song?
Yep.
Of this year?
No.
Oh yes, ManCandy. I can tell the blood's flowing right now. I just did a quick gaze, and I just saw some blood flowing going on ManCandy. His face is red. Everything's puffed out. Oh man, I don't know how this episode. This might be one where I just kind of take a back seat and let ManCandy do his thing with wrestling. So
This is the Super Bowl of the professional wrestling industry, Wrestlemania this weekend. Looking forward to it. 2-night event. Saturday and Sunday. And then, well, if you want to count Friday is the Hall of Fame induction ceremony.
Now, is there going to be matches Friday, you were saying?
Well, there's probably a SmackDown.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Then just, is this on Peacock?
Yes.
Okay. What about Friday's thing? Is that going to be on
I
regular
believe
TV?
that is on Peacock as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everything's on Peacock. And all right, well, how much... So how long is Friday, Saturday?
Well, Friday
Sunday?
will be you probably have a normal SmackDown, whether that's 2 hours or so. But then right after that, they'll clear everything out of the ring and get ready for the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Some good names going in this year, some deserving names, and I always enjoy watching the Hall of Fame because I like to see some of the old time guys and just hear what they have to say and the stories that they have to tell. It's always I don't get dressed up. But if I was going to one live, which I've never done, which I would love to do, I'd get dressed up a little bit.
Okay, so what are the big names getting inducted?
Well, the biggest one this year is Triple H.
Oh, Triple H. Did he vote himself in, or how did he get voted in?
No, he was actually blindsided by Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker. He had no idea that this was going to happen. A couple months ago, he was doing, I think it was some sort of a press event, and they came out and surprised him with it.
Okay.
So it was pretty cool.
When are you eligible for the Hall of Fame, ManCandy?
I don't think there is any sort of eligibility for it. I think it's just, when the time is right, then you go in. And there's still a bunch of big names that aren't in the Hall of Fame.
Well, I think pretty much any wrestler. As soon as the Bushwhackers got in, I figured if you wrestled more than 10 years, you're going to get in.
Well, it's kind of like Mineral Points Hall of Fame.
Oh, don't go there.
Eventually,
Ouch.
you just got to, eventually you're going to get in.
Yeah, I guess Mook getting in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Oh, boy. That was a shocker to everyone. I don't know. Or yes. Yeah, I heard that. Mook, congratulations on the Basketball Hall of Fame. Not quite sure who voted on that, but that was a big honor.
So
yeah, he can join P. Did and I, Wickster, some others. Bartman.
This episode's about
Wrestlemania.
Oh yeah,
let's get back. Let's go. Oh geez, you said it.
Get back on track.
All right, let's get back on wrestling. So
I have a couple tips actually.
Okay. Well.
So my first one here is and they've already do it now, but my tip would have been make WrestleMania a 2-night event.
Okay.
Like I said, they do it now, but they used to. It was only a 1-day thing, usually on Sunday nights for 3-4 hours or so. But I like, and some people don't, but I enjoy the 2-night event. It spaces it out. I like watching a pay-per-view rather on a Saturday night over a Sunday because you can have a few cocktails if you want while watching it. So I do like the fact that they went to a 2-night schedule. Some people don't, but I do.
I don't think your wife likes it that much. But no time to see the kids.
It's not her weekend.
That's true. So are they? It's about 2 hours each night, roughly,
give or take 2.5.
Okay, and is there like a main event Saturday night and a main event?
Yes.
Sunday? Okay,
yes,
what's the main event Saturday?
The two main events are going to be CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins in a match where Paul Heyman will be in CM Punk's corner.
Oh, that'll come into a play.
The wise man.
Yep.
And then obviously there's the other one that I'm not too terribly interested in.
Brother John Cena, you're the most hated wrestler for you. That's your number one most hated wrestler
against Cody Rhodes.
And so do you know if that's Saturday or Sunday?
I think that is Sunday, but I'm not 100% sure.
Well, that's good to know. So that's one of your tips which they already do, make it a 2-day event.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another tip for me, if you're planning on attending WrestleMania weekend. Which
you've gone how many times?
I've gone twice.
Okay.
27 and 32.
Make a sign?
I did for 27. Myself, Gangsta Greg, and Nasty Nate ran into some people in a parking lot, and we were talking to them for a while, and they actually made our signs for us.
Oh, they made you signs?
Yeah.
What did their signs say? NWO?
They had a whole bunch of them. It was like for every match on the card, they had a different sign for it. But they made a sign for Nasty Nate. It was like Nasty Nate versus the ManCandy WrestleMania 27.
Oh,
like
that would be a heck of a match.
It was awesome.
Nasty Nate versus ManCandy. Close optional match.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
But I don't know. Do you have a... So The other thing that Zo-Daddy and I have been doing for the past few summers is the summer of WrestleMania.
Oh, yes.
So it's been a long journey.
Yes.
And right now we are currently on WrestleMania 28.
Which we got playing right now
It is.
as with no sound. It's Rock versus Cena going on right now.
Actually, I think this might be 29, but
Okay.
you know,
Yep.
little correction there, a little edit.
Yep.
So one summer, at the beginning of the summer, we said, let's watch all the WrestleManias all the way through. And that was, 3 summers ago?
Yes.
And
We started out strong.
We do.
We started out really strong.
But yeah, we're currently on 29. So we still have a ways to go, but it's been fun. It's been a fun journey.
What WrestleMania are we on coming up here?
This one right now at 41?
41?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So
When do you predict your next WrestleMania will be?
that's a good question.
Okay.
I would like something a little closer. I've traveled to Atlanta and to Texas, so maybe something if it ever came to Minnesota or Detroit, Chicago, some Indianapolis maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't really feel like traveling too terribly far for this next one.
I understand, man, Candy. I understand, but man, that would be a pretty cool podcast if I decided to go, which is a long shot. But
Yeah, it's not happening.
film on.
WrestleMania would have to come to our hometown.
Yes, that's true. That's
To the local high school.
yes, yep. So I don't really have any tips on WrestleMania.
That's all right.
My tip is just be engaged in the fight in the match. And then I always like to predict who's going to win.
Okay.
You're
not very good at it.
Oh, I am very good at it. Yes, I'm better than on regular sports picks.
Not during the summer of WrestleMania. You haven't been very good. So we're on WrestleMania 29 right now.
Yeah, right here. Yep.
So we've watched all the way up through this point. Do you have a favorite WrestleMania match or a moment that has stuck out to you in the ones that we've seen thus far?
Well, I don't know. I think the Hulkster body slamming Andre.
Okay.
That was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't think I don't think we've seen some of those cage matches. I think I saw that live, the Shane McMahon and the Undertaker. That's coming up, but I saw that with you. And,
well, you saw me there.
oh yeah, way up in the nosebleeds.
That's
That
right.
was pretty cool. Yeah, the one in Vegas was kind of cool. When they're walking out in the camels.
Yep.
And the
Jesse or Bobby the Brain Eaton coming out
yes.
backwards.
Oh yes, that was sweet. But I'm looking forward to watching WrestleMania with you. I just can't believe it's on Easter Sunday. It's something that's only WWE can get away with. But I guess there's nothing else on.
Well, thank you for asking me some of my favorite WrestleMania moments.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't pick up on that.
No.
My bad, man, Katie. My bad.
I enjoyed the Undertaker streak while it lasted.
Oh, that was amazing. I was kind of sad that it came to an end, but I think he knew it had to come to an end, and it had to be a worthy opponent. Do you think Brock Lesnar was the worthy opponent?
I think so.
Who else could it have been? I guess The Rock, maybe. I don't know.
But it's hard to tell. Some people could have said Cena at the time.
yeah.
I would not have liked that at all. I think Brock was, if you're going to beat it, Brock was the right person to do it.
Yep. And then he came back and won.
He won a couple, and then he lost again to Roman Reigns.
Oh, so he's got two WrestleMania. Do you think he's done forever, or do you think he'll get in the ring one more time?
I don't think if he gets in the ring again, I think it won't be in an actual real match.
Okay, he might just be an influence.
Yeah.
Come in there and do something, and then the other person. Yeah.
Shake it up a little bit.
Okay.
Some of my other favorite WrestleMania moments is, sticking with the Undertaker. There's nothing better than an Undertaker entrance at WrestleMania.
Ooh, sometimes it gets a little too long for me, though.
That's
Candy.
okay.
When it gets up to 10 minutes, still that same music. It's like.
And when you're there and seeing it in person, it's hard. It's really hard to describe.
You got goosebumps. You're saying?
You were talking about blood flow earlier. There's definitely a lot of that.
Wow.
I did enjoy. It wasn't the greatest match in the world, but the Sting versus Triple H match.
Okay.
I think that was WrestleMania 30 maybe.
Okay.
I like that one because there was a bunch of nostalgia with it, with DX coming out and then the NWO to come help out Sting.
See, we haven't seen that one yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
No, So a little
So it'll be a surprise to me.
spoiler alert.
Okay.
I did enjoy the WrestleMania 15 the finals for the Brawl for All, where it was Bart Gunn versus Butterbean, and that lasted about a whole 30-some seconds.
That was talked about as a pretty big mistake for WWE.
Yeah.
To have that boxing match.
A lot of people got hurt on the road to that. So.
That should be a Dark Side of the Ring episode.
I believe it is.
Is it?
If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Could be.
Yep.
And then there was another moment, WrestleMania, I think it was 31 maybe. Actually, I might have it here. Yeah, WrestleMania 30, which was Hulk Hogan was the host of the event. And he came out and welcomed the crowd. This will get into another topic that I'm going to talk about here in just a second. But as he was talking to the crowd, then all of a sudden the glass breaks, just like the intro to Just Our Tips podcast.
Yep.
And it was Stone Cold Steve Austin coming in the ring. Just to see Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan facing each other in the ring was pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
And then as they're talking, then The Rock's music hits.
Oh.
And The Rock comes out, and it's all three of them in the ring together.
When is this?
That was WrestleMania 30.
Oh, I can't wait.
It's special.
All right.
But then that leads me into my least favorite WrestleMania moments.
Well, I'm sure anything with John Cena.
Oh, yeah, of course. Everything.
All right.
Or the least popular WrestleMania moments was actually that same segment between Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and The Rock. Because as Hulk Hogan's introducing and hosting the crowd, he actually says that they're in the wrong. He says they're in the Superdome when they were, or he said they're in the Silverdome, but they're really in the Superdome.
Oh.
But that's when he was in WrestleMania 3, because that's where it was.
Gotcha.
So he says the wrong name, so the crowd's laughing and booing him. And
Okay.
but he self-corrects.
It is. All right.
And it's nice little joke there.
Yep.
Let's see some other not so great WrestleMania moments. When Triple H turned on X-Pac, and there goes DX at WrestleMania 15.
Okay.
That was not a good one. I actually stayed. That was on a Sunday night, and I had to go to bed, and I was upset when I was going to bed that night.
You didn't fall asleep?
I didn't. Not right away.
Not right away.
No.
Yep. You'd say, how could this happen?
That's right.
Yep.
The Undertaker, when he hung the Big Boss Man, literally hung him in WrestleMania 15 from the. I believe they were in a Hell in a Cell or some sort of a cage match, and he actually brought out a noose and hung him.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, got pretty dark there for a while.
That would get dark, man.
So.
Yep.
And this might be controversial as well, but I am not a fan of the Iron Man match of Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels.
Oh, what do you mean? That was a great match, man.
It wasn't a great match. Iron Man matches are dumb, in my opinion. Not a fan.
All right. Well, can you is there any sites that you know of that take action on WrestleManias?
Not that I know of. Do you know of any?
Oh, I do not know of any. I mean,
there should be.
Well, it's a little scripted, ManCandy. So, but sometimes
it's still out there.
Yeah,
it doesn't mean that it's.
Sometimes I wonder if some NBA games are scripted too. So, football, everything seems. There's times where it seems scripted. But,
I mean, I've been doing a lot of talking here.
Oh, of course, this is your baby.
What's your favorite WrestleMania?
Well, my favorite, I mean, it has to be I still like the early ones. I think, WrestleMania 1 is still that's pretty cool. It was when their first WrestleMania I kind of enjoy your excitement out of it. Just because this is your little baby and I enjoy. I just kind of enjoy watching you be happy and just hey, I know this is your little baby and more wrestling knowledge than the average person and I just want you to enjoy this weekend, and I'm here to hopefully get entertained also and predict the matches right.
Yeah. If we had a wrestling trivia show between Nasty Nate and myself, what do you think?
I'd have to go with you. That might be I just would love a third person. I just can't ask. I would have to go online and find some questions, but I would like another person that knows quite a bit of wrestling knowledge, search some questions and have you and Nasty Nate go on a battle.
Okay.
It could be Jeopardy style. It could be, whatever.
I don't know if we talked about it in our professionally wrestling episode, but do you have a favorite wrestler of all time?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Jeez. Right away it would be, I would lean towards. I was always the Hulkster growing up.
Okay.
I was always the Hulkster, you know. And then you know, and then I got into, you know, middle school, and then kind of stopped watching it a little bit. So
What about your least?
my least favorite, you know, I wasn't a big. I like him now, but Roddy Piper always bothered me when I was a young kid.
And he did
You know,
his job.
yeah, he did. He was a good heel for, you know, and I just like didn't. Oh, then of course the Iron Sheik. How could you like, you know, any of those? And you know, I just, you know, I liked the Road Warriors. I liked them as a tag team, and.
You were a big JYD fan too.
Oh, Junkyard Dog, yes. With the dog chain. And I used to have the wrestling figures. I used to have some big matches growing up when I was younger, and had the ring and everything, and had those, you know, what were they about? You know,
The LGN
yes.
figures.
Yep.
Yeah, the big rubber ones.
Big rubber ones. I used to get some marker and red marker and started, you know, putting some marks on them for blood.
Nice.
Yeah.
See?
I had King Kong Bundy. I had Hillbilly Jim.
Yeah.
I had quite a few guys.
Yeah. Where are they now?
I'm guessing they got recycled. They're in a landfill somewhere, ManCandy. I know that hurts you.
It does.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to enjoy I don't know how much. I'm going to be free Saturday night.
Okay.
And so I'm figuring we'll be coming into the basement, and maybe we can get some tweets out there.
Sure.
X post, and just to let our audience know that, hey, we're watching.
How about you?
How about you?
What do you think?
Exactly.
Who's going to win this match?
Oh yes. Oh, there we go. We can get poll questions going right away. So, but yeah, ManCandy, like I said, I don't have much else. I'm gonna predict. Brother John Cena loses. I'm gonna predict that.
Good. That's what I'll be cheering for.
Yeah, Cody, right? Going against Cody. He just turned heel.
Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I'm fine with it. I think
He's breaking up with you.
Yeah, I just saw something the other day about when Hulkster went over to WCW, and he was about a year into it, and the character was kind of losing a little, and they threw that idea out, and at first he was totally against it, and then
he saw dollar signs.
And he saw dollar signs, and let's go NWO. You have an NWO shirt, don't you?
I have a couple of them.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That definitely rejuvenated Hulk Hogan's career.
Yes.
One would argue he had probably one of the greatest earliest part of his career and ending of his career.
Yeah.
Combined. So he did it all. It was impressive.
Yeah. So, who's your favorite wrestler? Is it Hogan, Flair?
Yeah, probably Hogan, Flair,
Hogan and Flair.
Stone Cold,
Okay.
Rock, Taker.
And then who's your least? Besides Cena.
John Cena.
Is that it? Is that it? Who's your second? Who's your second least favorite?
Oh, jeez.
What about Shawn Michaels? Is he in your top?
Yeah, Shawn Michaels would be. Okay. This one may be controversial as well, but I'm not a huge Bret Hart fan.
Okay, I was gonna say Shawn Michaels, then I was gonna say Bret Hart.
I like Bret Hart, what he can do in the ring. I just don't like his persona outside of the ring.
Okay.
I think he lives his gimmick, and that's not a good combination.
Okay.
Some would say that Hulk Hogan does the same thing, but
Yeah.
I would argue that it's a little bit different.
Okay.
Bret Hart's just a little bit too high on himself, and again, great wrestler in the ring. I don't know, not really a fan of him outside of it.
And you have that's you got a good opinion there, ManCandy. Everyone can argue for and against you.
That's right.
I would love to, one time we had a poll question, not really a poll question, we just had a little survey of who you'd want to hang out in the basement. Yeah. And that was
We had brackets.
We had brackets and everything. That was pretty cool.
Maybe we post that on X.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Okay.
Yes, that's a good idea. We'll post the brackets. You can fill it out, print one off, hang it up in your basement.
That's right.
Who would you like to hang out in your basement? Yep. Yep.
Who would you like to hang out with? And just have like a regular hangout night. It doesn't have to be anything.
Yep. We had Bobby the Brain in there and Vince McMahon. Yeah, that was interesting.
All right.
I think Mook wanted Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he just wants to have longies with him. And,
What do we say? The over-under for amount of longies?
I'd say 12 and a half.
12 and a half line?
Yeah.
That's solid.
That would just be for a warm-up. Then you'd want to switch it to beer or wine.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Well, ManCandy, that pretty much does it. Do we got a sponsor for today? Oh, by the way, your sponsor
Killed it.
Oh, I had some clarifying. With
Yeah.
with it was it is it for you or is it for the lady?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, because
Mine, I would say, would be for men.
well, don't you kind of have that already? No one. I think it would be for. I don't know. I don't know.
You have the prototype, so
I've not tried it. No, I'm not. No, that was yours. Got to give one to the Godfather.
yeah, that's true. I'll have him tell us how it goes.
Yes. All right, man. Katie, we got our sponsor for today's show. What do we got?
I think so. Our sponsor is brought to you by, and also was on a few episodes of the show The League, is sponsored by P-Bibs.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like a little napkin that you can carry around in your pocket, and when you have to go to the bathroom, you put it underneath your Johnson, and then after you shake or when you're done going to the bathroom, none of the excess gets on your pants.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little P-Bib.
Okay. All right. That works.
P-Bibs comes in all different colors, designs, shapes, sizes.
So that's not underwear. It's
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just like a little extra bib that you carry with you when you have to go to the bathroom.
So you pull it out. You pull the bib out.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it like a napkin?
Kinda.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah. And I got my also our first real sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's hear about it.
Our first real sponsor is sponsored by Nick's Bar in Platteville.
Ooh.
Nick's Bar, he was listening and said, "Hey, I want to be a sponsor." So if you go down to Nick's Bar in Platteville, just say, "Hey, just our tips sent you," and Nick will set you up.
Yep. I love it.
Not sure what
It may just be a high five.
might be just a high five, but I know what I'm going down. I'm getting a little token. That's right.
Do you think they would let us do a live recording?
Oh,
from there?
I definitely, yes. Can you imagine live from Nick's Bar? Oh, man. Just our tips.
All the merch flying off the shelves.
Oh, yes. That would be a packed house. So yep. Thank you, Nick's Bar, and hope our listeners can stop down there.
Yeah. And thank you for listening. Make sure to follow us on X at JO Tips Podcast. And you can also find the podcast on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon Play. To play us out here, everybody enjoy your WrestleMania weekend. Have a good time. Enjoy it for what it is. And we'll talk to you next episode.
Oh, yeah.